There's a new game on the horizon that is grabbing me by my dry ass nuts and not letting me go, and it's called Repo. Repo came out less than a month ago and it has taken the gaming community by storm. The game has a great mixture of horror and fun into it, with the proximity chat popping off the rails, getting insane sometimes, like woohoo! The game consists of having you go through tight corners in small mansions with your friends while collecting valuables, taking them to the extraction points. The catch is, do not break any of the items or you're going to lose so much dang money. It's going to be coming out of your bank account. Through the dark atmosphere, you have to watch out for so many enemies, and trust me, this is the biggest pain in the ass ever. Some enemies are the most fucking annoying bodies in the world, while others you look at and be like, oh, I mean, I guess those are cool. Here I am, 2-ton with a 2 on my chest and my cape flowing so elegantly, about to rank all of the Repo monsters from least to most annoying. I just flatlined, by the way. Before we get to the ranking though, I would like to thank and shout out the people that supported and watched my last video right here. Thank you all so much for the support. If you want to be in my next video, like, sub, and comment down below, #RepoFishy. Also, there's an exclusive Discord for this channel. Come join and hang out. I'm very active in social. It's in the description. Number 19, Animal. An aborted baby that runs around with 17 legs that does nothing at all. It walks around brainlessly, and if it hits you, and you lose 2 HP. That's literally it. Number 18, Spewer. This floating tadpole skeleton ain't no thing but a chicken wing, let me tell you. It is literally a small frog sperm floating around, and if it catches you, it attaches itself to your head and has you spew out poison or vomit everywhere. Everyone hears a deep voice and deep throating in the distance, but this means nothing at all because you can just hide and let it leave your head without being caught. Also, it doesn't really injure you at all. Number 17, Shadow Child. Slenderman decided to do the fusion dance with a literal fucking baby. This baby had literal shit in its diaper because they just stand there staring at you, hoping you look up at them to throw you across the room. All you have to do is stare at the ground and flex really hard. It can be crazy if you are caught in a room with holes though. It's game over there. Number 16, Bowtie. The Michelin Man got put in the microwave and they replaced his head with a bowling pin. This big bag of shit just blows his hot ass breath towards you, sending you flying across the room. Not really the most annoying thing since you can move around it easily and do super damage to its back. Someone passed it do some mouthwash. Jesus. Number 15, Hidden. Someone's long lost dad they've been looking for is roaming around the map, and he grabs you and runs and doesn't look back. If you hear a teammate screaming, getting quieter, you know what happened and you know where he's going. This is a double-edged sword because he can drop you off somewhere nice, or he can drop you off somewhere where you're gonna simply just die. Number 14, Banger. I really do not remember short people being this short fused. You guys see what I did there? This monster is a skull with tiny ass legs that blow up if they spot you. They ignite themselves and run full speed towards you, but you can grab and throw them away before the explosion even happens. The only way this is going to be a huge problem is if another monster is nearby. Number 13, Trudge. Massive red and black Dark Souls enemy slowly walking around the dang map. Where did they get this idea from? He shakes the whole house and his blade being dragged, splitting the floor in two. If you don't spot this monster, then you must be the deaf and blind one here in this map. If somehow it sees you, it releases a huge shockwave with its sword, and that's a wrap for you. Number 12, Mentalist. Jimmy Neutron, all grown up, floats around the small map while meditating and having brain blasts if he catches you. If you get caught in this thing's palms, it will lift you to new heights and bring you back down with a huge slam, doing massive damage to you. The great thing about him is his hearing and vision is actual ass, so you can get away with pretty much anything. Number 11, Frog Chef. This overweight green slimy frog pretends to be Chef Ramsay while hopping around the map. If you mess up one order, he will yell at you and lunge at you with 2 huge blades, swinging them wildly. It takes it a couple weeks to set up his attack though, so you can easily dodge this, and if you have 4 teammates, pick him up and slam him. Number 10, Reaper. This ugly ass doll is walking around not capable of bending its knees. Its arms are replaced with Baraka's blades, and the attack it does is actually pretty deadly. This shit is homing also, so be careful with that. If it sees you and attacks you, it's gonna chase you until it stops. Only great thing about this is the doll is legit death. Number 9, Clown. This abomination looks absolutely nothing like a clown besides having Sora's shoe size. You are gonna hear his size 18 quadruple E shoe stomping the yard from across the map, so it's easy to spot him and it's easy to hear him. You get caught, he releases a huge laser beam that covers the whole room and one-shots you. If you are near him, he slaps you hella hard though, so watch out. Number 8, eye. For a simple eye, this shit is one of the most frustrating, annoying things in the game that will make you break dance and break your own legs. If you are carrying anything or have your card and the eye catches you, that shit will break it. You have to break the line of sight, but this can be very hard not knowing where you're at all times. This eye is actually such bullshit. Number 7, up scream. Similar to Animal, this absolute atrocious horrid thing runs around the map, except it has a pack with it. It has 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or however many freaking packs you want. As soon as it spots you, it will run up to you, show its absolute ugly ass mug, and scare you backwards. If you are alone, this can be the end of you, but if you're with a group, you can make this thing scream. You won't leave this fight without taking damage though, so remember that. Number 6, gnomes. Bangers, but more annoying. I don't know how else to explain these things. No matter how many of these things you throw and crack, they just keep on coming. Hey, yo, pause. The worst part is even if you hide, the gnomes turn around and start cracking at your car, bringing down the value of shit you worked hard to steal. They swing their pickaxes at your feet and all you can do is throw them around infinitely until you reach your end goal. These gnomes are actually so freaking annoying. Number 5, apex predator. Have you ever wanted to be a mom? Oh, you don't have tits? Well, too bad, because the first person this cute little duck sees, that's his mom. The cutest but most irritating thing in the game by far. It just follows you around the map, and if you are holding something big, it jumps and destroys the value of it quickly. You pick this thing up to move it, but activated beast mode. Run, run, run. Number 4, Huntsman. I didn't know my grandpa was in this game. Oh wait, but he's dead. But this old dude is walking around blind as a bat, and if he hears any type of noise, he just turns and shoots his rifle. This shit one-shots you, so any noise made, you are gone. This is the chance to get behind a teammate and just yell, hey, look, I'm over here, or oh my gosh, the blind man. Or you know, you can actually just throw an item the other direction and not be a huge dick. Number 3, Headman. The hallways aren't safe with so much head. Hearing the draft of wind around the corner, you just know this gigantic head is floating around waiting to make eye contact with you. Put your flashlight away and do not look at it. Please just don't turn around. Hide. This could be hard considering the head takes up the whole fucking screen. If it starts chasing you and it bites you, you die in 2 hits. Number 2, Rugrat. I hate this Tommy Pickles wannabe, dude. I actually hate this dude's fucking guts. A retarded baby that jumps around and is the fastest baby you will ever see in your life. This nasty snot bubble sees you and starts chucking items at you, which can do insane damage. If not attacking you, it starts picking up items from the cart or around the area and throwing it, either destroying the item or just making it be not worth anything anymore, so it's not freaking even worth picking it up. This baby is the spawn of hell. It's atrocious. I absolutely hate him. Number 1, Robe. A cloaked figure floating around with a creepy white mask. Is it Jason Voorhees? No, it's worse, because you won't spot this thing unless you are right under its robe looking up at its face. Yeah, that's right, its face. One look at this thing, it yells extremely loud and it starts flying towards you, wanting to rip you apart. Once it starts going for you, it can be really hard to lose it, so you have to run really fast. I think the best bet here is to outrun it, except your stamina depletes so freaking fast, so guess what you gotta do now? You just gotta die. Just die. Well, please don't make eye contact with me, but that's all the enemies in Repo. This game is absolutely amazing, and a lot of people are comparing it to Lethal Company, but I think it's 10 times better than Lethal Company. From the gameplay to the atmosphere to proximity chat, this game is absolutely amazing, and like I said earlier, it has me in a complete chokehold. I cannot stop playing or streaming this game, and having a whole group of people to play this with is actually amazing. I love it. But do you guys play Repo? What do you guys think about Repo? Do you guys hate the enemies? What's the worst enemy you have? What's the easiest enemy you can get around? Let me know in the comment section below. If you're interested in streams, I do stream on Twitch and I do a lot of multiplayer games, and I'm very active and I'm very social on there. Also, join the Discord if you haven't joined the Discord. Thank you for checking this out. I really appreciate it. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers. Make sure you guys sub, comment, like, and remember always, right hand on neck.